Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact, wo wir jetzt mit dem 4. Akt weitermachen. Und wir reden erstmal mit diesem Einheimischen hier.
Did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think.
Mit Detective Saino am Start
When I
hier.
was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Warum bewegen sich die Münder hier schon wieder nicht? Mann, das ist so ärgerlich, finde ich immer. Die Paimons Monster hat sich hier überhaupt nicht bewegt. Ich frage mich, wie das sein kann. Also ist einfach komplett vergessen.
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Oh, das ist sehr informativ, der Herr Kazan. Vielleicht haben wir mit anderen mehr Glück. Shani, schöner Name.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Seine geht einfach umher und seine bloße Präsenz jagt den Leuten schon Angst ein.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Ach, sag doch ruhig Village Keepers. Ich finde es schöner als Mad Scholars. So Dorfwärter.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Es ist so schön, die Geschichten zu hören von einem Land, dessen Archon sich tatsächlich um das Volk bemüht, ne? Jetzt nichts gegen Venti und Zhongli, die ihre eigene Art hatten, sich um die Leute zu kümmern. Oder auch nicht zu kümmern, indem sie ihnen Freiheit geben. Gerade nach Inazuma ist das ein frischer Wind, einen gutmütigen und von vornherein großherzigen Archon zu sehen.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Ich weiß, dass es einige Leute gibt, Arten eingeschlossen, die der guten Raiden das nie verzeihen konnten, was für eine absolute Bitch sie die meiste Zeit über war, bis im Prinzip zum Ende der Arco-Quest. Wo muss ich denn hin? Der ältere Herr hier? Kasi? Nee, das war zu tief. Oh, aber hier ist eine Schallplatte. Von Sumeru werde ich dann auch nicht mehr sammeln können. Die wurden leider erst im Nachhinein hinzugefügt irgendwann. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr wann genau. Das heißt, die von Mondstadt und Liebe und auch Inazuma, die ich alle schon erkundet hatte, bevor die Scheibe dazu kam. Da habe ich keinen Bock, das nochmal alles abzulaufen.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough
Oh,
more.
ja gut.
That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Es ist natürlich auch schwierig, wenn man muss schon was beitragen zum Haushalt. Aber ich finde es schön, dass sie ihm das eher den Dorfwärtern, soweit einfach so, aufgeschossen ist und denen eine Mahlzeit vorbeibringt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy. Okay, thank you, sir.
Also die Wüstenbewohner machen soweit einen sehr netten Eindruck. Deutlich eine schöne Abwechslung zu diesen eingebildeten Gelehrten von der Akademie.
Huh?
Sino, was ist los?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here.
Hat er irgendwie einen siebten Sinn, der ihm...
Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Okay. Das ist sehr ominös. Kapitel 3, 4. Akt. König Deshret und die drei Heiligen. Drei Heiligen. Ja, der 4. Advent war ja erst letztens. Ah, ich glaube, das hier sind drei andere Heilige.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Ah, natürlich haben wir die auch hier in diesem Dorf. Also gehofft, dass es größtenteils nur die Goldbrigaden sind, die so verdreht sind.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Seit wann ist eine Ausbreitung des Wahnsinns ein Vorbote von einem schöneren Leben? Das verstehe ich nicht.
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Haha, oh.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Ja klar, mach halt direkt ein Ultimate. Das sind einfache Dorfbewohner.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Nun, die Verrückten sind verschwunden.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Also dieser Samiel-Wall, diese große Mauer, scheint nicht nur den Wüstensand vor dem florierenden Dschungel abzuwehren, sondern auch eine recht harsche kulturelle Trennung zu sein, ne? Im Prinzip ist Sumeru also zweigespalten zwischen Wüste und Dschungel. Ein bisschen ist das hier dann wahrscheinlich wie der Limes, so eine Zeit Roms in Nordengland, Schottland.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Ja, ich denke auch, dass der Unmut der Leute eher der Akademie gilt als dem Dendro-Archon. Ich meine, die scheinen ja doch die ja ziemlich als zweite Klasse, wenn überhaupt, zu behandeln.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
Aber es können jetzt, weil wir haben ja eigentlich erfahren, dass das eine Missinformationskampagne war von der Akademie. Aber ich schätze, das hat jetzt ein Lauffeuer angefacht, ne? Das jetzt hier umgreift.
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, and many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Dafür, dass er zum Elektroelement gehört, hat er ein echt ein eiskaltes Temperament.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Ja, gut, das soll nicht zu seinen Feinden gehören.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
Er sollte Paimon ihn besser nicht großartig provozieren.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Wir sollten die Häuser von den wahnsinnigen Gelehrten mal untersuchen.
Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Natürlich außerhalb von dem Kern hier. Ist echt cool, wie sie...
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Ich sagen wollte, ich finde es cool, wie sie es um diesen mittleren Berg da herum gebaut haben. Huch. Und die außenliegenden Bezirke scheinen eher runtergekommen zu sein. Ergibt Sinn. Ich nehme mal an, das sind so eine Art Aussätzige hier.
This is where Grandpa usually stays.
Das ist ja nicht mein Haus, das ist ja einfach nur ein Zelt.
There sure isn't much here.
Das ist ja wie eine Brücke in Brooklyn. Dieser Geruch. Seino, riechst du auch Weihrauch?
No.
Was? Das entgeht ihm?
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Doch, genau das Ding von früher.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
Wahrscheinlich wieder wegen unserer speziellen Verbindung zum Dentro-Element, ne, die natürlich Sino nicht haben kann.
So, you know Tainari?
Oh, er auch.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes.
Ach was. Ich glaube, das hätte die ganze Einführung vereinfachen können.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No, no need.
Oh, der Geruch behagt uns ganz und gar nicht.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
Na, besser gesagt im Wald, in dem eine Gelehrte ihre Ausbildung machte.
In the forest. From a scholar.
So, wollen wir nach weiteren Hinweisen. Isaac?
Oh, where did Grandpa go? Please come home, Grandpa.
Keine Angst, Kleiner, wir finden den schon. Hoffe ich. Sino? Sinoception! Dam, dam, dam. Ist das hier ein Pilz? Wie wäre es, wenn wir das Zelt da untersuchen? Hier scheint jemand gelebt zu haben. Ja. Und die Vorräte können wir nicht untersuchen, okay?
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Hä? Fußspuren?
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from
Ach
the
ja.
village.
Er kennt sich auch mit dem Schuhwerk der Leute hier aus, oder wie?
The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
Also du meinst, dass jemand hier war?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Weggelockt, so ist das also passiert.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Beispielsweise, wenn Paimon was Leckeres riecht, dann geht sie sehr leicht an die Angel.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Dann wäre also so eine Art Rattenfänger von Hameln, ne? Möchte der König Deshret wiederbeleben, aber verstehe ich nicht, warum er dafür die verrückten Gelehrten braucht.
Are the rumors really true?
Ja, stimmt, das ist zumindest der einzige Hinweis, den wir momentan haben.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Aber was ab hier gefährlich wird, bleibt hoffentlich jetzt mal zurück im Dorf und wir müssen uns nicht weiter mit ihm kümmern.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Gute Idee. Ich nehme mal an, Al-Haytham wird diese Spur hier auch interessant finden. Und wer weiß, vielleicht hat die ja nichts Besseres zu tun und kommt auch mit. Ach, da unten ist Wasser. Ich dachte erst, das wäre so ein bodenloser Abgrund. Ah, da kann ich sogar angeln. Nee, danke. Dia und Candice.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
Ah, finde ich schön, dass sie so ein Gespräch führen.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Die Frisur ist auch sehr hübsch. Hast du eine neue Friseuse?
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
Wo ist dein Item?
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
I'll hate them didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Könnte man so sagen, wir erzählen Candice und Dia alles.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it.
Die planen doch schon wieder irgendwas.
Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Sie spionieren uns. Aber wenn... Das fällt doch den klugen Köpfen hier bestimmt auf, oder?
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
Ja, Akademie natürlich, ne? Oder zumindest ein paar führende Köpfe, die andere Interessen haben.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
Ich glaube, ich weiß jetzt nicht, wir haben natürlich nicht viele Informationen, aber ich kann mir gerade keinen plausiblen Grund vorstellen, warum die Fatui Interesse daran hätten, König Deshret wieder zu beleben. Ich meine, für die ist es eigentlich ganz praktisch, wenn Sumeru oder generell, wenn ein Kontinent ohne Archon dasteht, ne? Das versuchen sie ja im Prinzip, haben sie ja versucht in Mondstadt, liebe Inazuma. Von daher, andererseits haben sie Osail wiederbelebt.
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Ah, also ich dachte, sie wäre schon lange nicht mehr hier gewesen.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
Das sind ja Spitzennamen. Meine Güte. Ein paar der Namen haben wir vielleicht schon mal woanders gehört.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Wir haben definitiv gemerkt, dass hier Leute sind. Ne? Die hat uns zugezwickert. Das ist jetzt der falsche Moment, um Fragen zu stellen. Na, die haben jetzt bisher nur Sachen gesagt, von denen sie wollen, dass die Radikalen davon mitbekommen.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Geschäftsausgaben, ha?
Let's head out.
Kann vorher Steuer absetzen.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Warum sollte es sein, um drauf bleiben?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
Wir sind kein Neuenkömmling, oder was? Ich meine, ja, Sino sieht ziemlich wild aus, aber ich meine, schauen wir uns an. Gut, in der Wüste hier passt unsere Kleidung vielleicht noch eher rein, aber...
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
Oh, jetzt werte ich mal nicht so ab, die ja. Ich habe noch gesehen, wie gut sie gegen die anderen Söldner kämpfen kann.
I need to go around and ask some questions. But it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Welchen Grund hat sie, dass sie Sino nicht mitnehmen will?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Hat auf jeden Fall den Leuten scheinbar gefallen, die uns belauscht haben.
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dia just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible. That's why she can be so straightforward at times.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dia's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way. It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
Das ist irgendwie sad. Jetzt zurück zu Karawanenribat. Ich verstehe, dass Sino natürlich für Aufsehen erregt, aber ich meine jetzt, Dia und wir sind jetzt nicht gerade die subtilsten Leute, oder? Also vor allem wir nicht. Dia kennt man ja vor Ort. Sie ist eine Einheimische. Aber das kann man über uns nun wirklich nicht sagen. Da passt eigentlich Sino noch eher rein. Jetzt vermute ich, dass sie andere Gründe hat, Sino zurückzulassen. Vielleicht vermutet sie, dass eine starke Präsenz wie er im Dorf von Vorteil ist. Ach, die wieder.
Bring it on!
Ich mag die Atmosphäre hier, die ist so unheimlich bedrückend, finde ich. Dadurch, dass die Sicht eingeschränkt ist durch die Sandstürme oder den verwehten Sand. Ich frage mich nur, wenn wir jetzt hier zurückgehen zum Ort hier. Warten da nicht wieder die Söldner auf uns?
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Ja, ich sag ja, eine Segregation.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Boah, ist das böse.
Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Deswegen ist sie der Stern der Nacht, so. In dem Bild von nicht Rukadevada, Kusanali. Der Stern der Nacht, der unbedingt bei der Sonne sein wollte.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Ich glaube, das würde nicht viel helfen, ne? Ich meine, die ganzen Institutionen und so stehen ja alle. Ich glaube, die Mauer ist eher symbolischer Natur.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for.
Aber zu erklären, dass man die Mauer am liebsten einreißen würde, ist in Ordnung, oder wie?
Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.